Welcome to Trainz!
Hello, YouTube! This is your host with the most, is certified by the U.S. Board of Standards and Measures, the fanatic foamer, the rabid rail fan, Kevin, and I'm here with another episode of Trainz Reviews, and we're going to take a look at this Iron Horse Museum Qualities model. It's by Precision Scale, and it is O scale is what it is. And let's take a look at what we got here. Let's get the foam out of the way, the lid out of the way. I don't need that junk, it's in my way. Get out of here. All right, let's take off this plastic. Wrapped for its protection. What do we got here? You know what we have here? This is I believe it was ordered in 1923, but it first hit the rails in 1925. This is a California Western Skunk bus. They call it the Skunk Train, actually, because according to the passengers of the day, you could smell them long before you could see them. Now, this was indeed made by Mack of Mack Trucks fame. Yes, they did make rail cars. We've got, in the original, it would have been in power trucks up front, because the engine was up front, tying transmission, but in this model, we have it back here in the back. It is made out of brass. It was custom painted by the previous owner, and for some strange reason he went with the unit number M80. Now I'll tell you why that's strange, but I gotta look it up here to make sure I get it all correct. The real M80 had a seriously rough life. It was purchased in 1925 and it was wrecked twice. All right, now once in 1957 it tangled with the delivery truck, and when it comes to trains and trucks, you know, the thing on the rails is usually 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times as heavy, and it's gonna win. Now, in September of 1964, that's when this puppy was done for, okay? It was traveling westbound. It was carrying 32 members of the San Mateo Masonic Lodge number 226, and it was on a sightseeing excursion, right? It ran past its scheduled stop. And that's a problem because it collided with the other rail car, M100, which was carrying 41 members of the Aircraft Pilots Club of Oakland. Right? Now, it was scrapped that year, and there were, unfortunately, some injuries due to that crash. Now, this particular guy, we have graded it as a TCA Standard C6, and C6 means it's very good. And they base that on the visual appearance. Like we said, custom painted, custom letter for the California Western. So you've got the road name, the M80 number, and the skunk symbol on the sides. There's a few spots of texture bubbles in the paint, you know, a couple little stains in the finish and stuff like that. And some of the window insert pieces are a little bent. Yeah, could look better. It works, it runs well. Really cool details. You know, it's got lights on the back, signals, it's got vents in the roof, and it's got that looks like a freaking chimney on the side there, a bell, more lights on the front, little cow catcher, or I don't know what kind of animals were running around in California at that point in time. California Western started out as a redwood logging company, right? Lumber and all sorts of stuff like that. That's why when they did passenger trains, they went small and light. It does have a little bit of underbody detail, these 3 air tanks here for your air brakes. Other than that, you know, there's not a whole lot to see here. Railroads usually like these lightweight rail buses when they had to provide passenger service but didn't have enough volume to justify having a locomotive hauled train set. If you're looking for this on Trainz.com, the SKU is 5810187. The price at time of filming is $855.85. So ladies and gentlemen, until next week, keep your rails clean and have fun with your trains.
Trainz.com. Making dreams come true, one train at a time.